Hey guys, welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. So today we're doing a drag build and tune for this 1992 Toyota Supra. So if you enjoyed the video or find it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is bring our MK3 Supra up to the festival drag strip so we can see just how fast it is by the end. Pull it up to the line here. So we're going to launch it from exactly 5,000 RPM. So if you just get it up to there and hold it, you just want to drop it there and it should launch really good. To third and then up into fourth, and we cross the line at 317 k's an hour. So now we're going to take our MK3 Supra into the festival drag strip race, so we can see just how fast it is against other cars, as well as getting a time by the end. So this should be interesting. So launching here already first by a long shot. There is no problems here with winning at all. First place with ease, and we got a time of 7.5 seconds. So in this game, this MK3 Supra is actually quicker than the MK4 in terms of drag racing for whatever reason. But now we're going to take it into the festival and I'll show you how to upgrade and tune it. So you want to bring your stock 1992 Toyota Supra 2.0 GT into the custom upgrade menu here. So first thing you're going to do is come down to the conversions tab and into the engine swaps. Now we're swapping in the 2JZ into the car, so you want the 3.0 inline 6 twin turbo. To chuck that on, then if you come into drivetrain swap, we're going to put on all-wheel drive. And then we're also going to add the single turbo, removing the twin turbos, as this adds more power to the car than the twin turbos. So now if we come into aero and appearance and into the rear wing, we're just going to remove it, as that saves some weight. To come back out of aero and appearance and now into tires and rims. So we're going to chuck on the drag tire compound here, as well as making the front and rear tires as wide as possible. Then we're going to go into rim style and we're going to change the rims out for some lighter weight ones, just like that. Come back out of rims. Now we're going to come into the front track widths to add wheel spaces in the front and rear. This helps a bit with stability whilst not adding any weight. So now we're going to come into drivetrain and we're going to do the race clutch, race transmission, race driveline and the race diff. Back out of drivetrain and into platform and handling. Here we're doing the race brakes as well as adding rally springs. Then we're going to do race front and rear anti-roll bars and a race weight reduction as well to save 273 kilos. Then if we come into engine, we're going to do race intake, race fuel system, race ignition, race exhaust, race cams and valves, race engine block, race pistons and compression, a race turbo. That adds about 500 kilowatts of power. Then we're doing the race intercooler, race oil and cooling, and then finally the race flywheel. So that's it as far as upgrades go, so you can go ahead and apply all of these. Alright, so now that we've upgraded our car, we want to bring it down into the tuning menu down here. So first I'll show you the metric tune and then I'll show you the differences in the imperial tune, which include tire pressures and springs. So for the front tire pressure here, we're going to bring it down to 1.3 bar, just like that. Then in the rear, we're also going to bring it down to 1.3 bar, just like that. So next, if we come over to the gearing, so we want to bring this down to 2.60 for the final drive. So it's a fair way down to 2.60, just like that. So next, if we come over to the alignment, we're going to set these front and rear camber angles back to 0 degrees. If we come down to the front cast angle, we're also going to bring this back to 4 degrees. So now if we come over to the springs, in the front you want 73.0. These come up to there. There you go, there's 73.0. Now in the rear, we want to bring this down to 37.0. just like that, 37.0. Next, if you come over to dampening, so for the front rebound stiffness here, we're going to bring this up to 5.2, just like that. And in the rear, we're going to bring it down to 2.3. Then for the front bump stiffness, we're going to bring this up to 4.5. And in the rear, you can just leave it at 1.4. So next, if you come over to the differential for the front acceleration here, we're going to bring this up to 85%. Now if you come down to the rear acceleration, we're going to bring this up to 95%. And then finally, if you come down to the center balance, we're going to bring this up to 69%. So that's it as far as tuning goes. Now I'll show you the differences in the Imperial tune. So as far as differences go for the Imperial tune are tire pressures and springs. So for the tire pressures, you want 19 psi on both the front and rear tires. Then if you come over to the springs, you want 408.6 in the front and 207.1 in the rear. So that's it as far as differences go, so you can go ahead and apply all of these. Alright guys, so this has been a drag build and tune for the 1992 Toyota Supra. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe.